I apologize, I am late. It is a 0-0 game here in Montreal in Canada for the Islanders versus the Montreal Canadiens. Second period's underway. The Canadiens leading 1-0. Sorry I could not get OBS working. It kind of got rid of some of the logo, so I gotta readjust that later. 0-0 game here tonight so far. I released the rest of the streaming schedule as well. If you're not aware of it, as well, I have released that. I will go over that during the second period when we transfer over to studios. Yeah, Heineman with the drive, former Montreal Canadian, got blocked, and it's Montreal on the breakout. Slafkovsky. Just coming back from the Olympics is Slafkovsky. All Islander two Islanders there are Bo Horvat and Andre Palat. Both are in the lineup tonight, and Howard Ritchie is also in the lineup. Mark Gatcombe thought he opened the scoring for the Islanders, but it got saved by Montembeau, or was disallowed. 0-0 score here. 1-0 Montreal score there, and a drive is up and out of play. Ilias Sorokin versus Sam Montembeau tonight in net for Montembeau for the Montreal Canadiens, who are leading 1-0, and Ilias Sorokin for the New York Islanders. Ilias Sorokin leads in the NHL's most shutouts. He will not get a shutout tonight, as it is 1-0 Montreal here in the second period. Some quick facts here: the Islanders have been obviously the former Islander Noah Dobson has been here as well, of course. So Noah Dobson in there. You hook shot thrown off the glass. Missed the last 40 games due to an injury, back now. Holmstrom almost at the drive that was successful. It's saved and held by Montembeau. Last time Islanders played Montreal, it was a crazy 3-2 win. I believe it was overtime, as far as I remember. Then one year, Islanders need to beat Montreal to make the playoffs. They did it. This year, it looks like it's going to be close. Islanders need points. Montreal needs points. Who will get points? We will find out tonight. Islanders would like some. Montreal will also need some for points as well. Islanders trying to get back in the playoff race. If they get 2 points, we need that. Columbus will also need to lose, but we will see what happens in the Columbus game later on. Islanders 0, Canadiens 1 here, early second period, and it's going to be a shot by Pelicans blocked. It's going to be intercepted again by Adam Pellick. He's going to chip it in, try to go after it. He will. Adam Pellick, it's going to go Kyle McLean all the way down to the 18-year-old Matthew Schaefer. It's going to be Barzell. Barzell has Pellick. Barzell with Schaefer as well. Matthew Barzell. Spin move near the blue line. Barzell. Barzell's going to send it all the way down. He is a Canadian. Bo Horvat with him. Bo Horvat playing for Canada in the Olympics. Andre Palat, now an Olympian. And another drive is sent wide by Bo Horvat. Bo Horvat trying to get something going. Islanders trying to get something going. Looks like a much better start to the second period than the first period. It's going to be Andre Palat down to Schaefer. Palat's going to be down in there. Horvat's going to be on a board battle, but it's going to be won back by Barzell, who's going to go, and it's not going to get the Pelican. Instead, it's going to be on the Montreal stick, and it will be sent all the way down to Ilya Sorokin, who says, I'm not taking any chances, and he holds it. Islanders trailing 1-0 early on, second period here in Montreal. Some other fast check is obviously Team USA won the gold medal. Former Islander Brock Nelson was involved with that. Islanders representing are obviously Bo Horvat and Andre Palat for Team Canada and Czechia. Team Canada made it to the silver, got the silver after losing in overtime to a Jack Hughes goal, and that's the puck is going to be sent all the way down. Jack Hughes getting the golden goal for Team USA. We'll talk more about the Olympics later on, but for now, in our next stream, but for now, we will go Islanders with 0, Montreal 1, and Montreal's in the zone now with the drive, and it goes wide, and it goes off with Sorokin in. No goal is the call. We will have a video review. Islanders thought Montreal thought they scored, but the call is no goal. I'm not sure what they're calling it. I think it went off an Islander is what they're saying. I'm waiting for the official call, but on the ice it was no goal. Call on the ice, no goal. Puck was kicked in the net is your call for now. I don't know if they will review. I believe they will not. And that is why the Islanders can't give up too many chances to the Montreal Canadiens. And it's going under review. Once again, the play is under review. We'll see what they deem. Call on the ice with no goal, which means it must be clear and obvious to be able to be called a good goal. I believe this one should stay as no goal, but it could be a goal. Should be no goal. That might be called a goal. Here's the goal. Call on the ice is confirmed. Distinct kick in motion. Islanders get the break. 1-0. Montreal is your score. And I will try to edit OBS during the intermission to see if I can get it back up and running, but most likely I will do it during the next game for now. Islanders 0, Montreal 1. It's Carson Soucy in there now. Soucy with the pass across to nobody. Drouin kept in to Callum Ritchie. Callum Ritchie has it in the zone. It's going to be Ritchie down towards Heineman to Drouin to Heineman. Tried to stop it unsuccessful. Heineman's going to go over to Ritchie. Ritchie tried to get something going. Look out, potential 2-on-1. Instead, it's in by Ritchie. Ritchie in a board battle with Ritchie over to Heineman. Emil Heineman, the former Montreal Canadian, with Schaefer in a board battle, and now it's going to be Drouin that's going to join him along with Callum Ritchie to Emil Heineman to Drouin there, and it looks like it was fought off by Montembeault. Pull-ups and go, puck still in play in the Islander zone. Matthew Schaefer gets knocked down, no call, but he's on the puck now. Matthew Schaefer, we know he can move to Cizikas. Cizikas all the way around. Islanders, Montreal, both long shifts. Montreal in the zone now with the Islanders pressuring. Montreal on the puck. Now it's going to try to go to Pollock, but he can't get it. Now he will. Now it's going to go all the way down. And it's going to go down the ice. It's going to go to Pelican and Cizikas, who got the shot off saved by Montembeau. Casey Cizikas got robbed by Montembeau out front. Adam Pelican a border battle with Casey Cizikas. He's going to win it. It's going to go all the way there over to the right-hand side. No, it's going to get there. D'Angelo's in now. Nope. Now it's going to be Montreal Canadiens on the puck. They're going to try to bring it all the way up. It's going to go all the way down. Icing against the Canadiens. No icing. I apologize. No icing. Matthew Barzell, offensive zone here. Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer. We know he can move. Matthew Schaefer on the puck. Pollock. Pollock. Ryan Pollock over. He's going to go to Pat Schaefer. Schaefer can move. I kind of lost track of him there. Barzell is going to go over to Pollock. Pollock's going to go over to Pollock. It's Andre Pollock there. Pollock tried to get something going, unsuccessful. Montreal will just dump it in. No ice is going to be the call. Ilya Sorokin's going to play it over to Carson Soucy. Islanders look just a little bit tired here with 12:50 left, second period. Carson Soucy is on the puck. He's going to try to get it down for the New York Islanders, and they're just going to ice the puck. 1-0 is your score for the Montreal Canadiens. Pajot lost the faceoff, but he's going to get it back over to Schaefer. It's going to go to Lee. Anders Lee. It's going to go over to Holmstrom. Play is offside. Islanders still looking tied up. Montreal leads 1-0. I'm just going to quickly go over this weekend's streams. Sunday is TBD right now, but we should be good to go on Sunday. I'm hoping we are good to go. That is the game plan right now. If it doesn't happen, I'll let you know. Game plan right now, once again, is to be live on Saturday and Sunday, along with tomorrow night. That should be doable here today. Islanders showing the Canadiens 1-0, but I will go over this all in a post. Tomorrow's stream schedule is going to start with the Washington Capitals and the Vegas Golden Knights battling off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we'll immediately go into Mammoth Wild, which starts at 8 p.m., but we'll go immediately into Mammoth Wild before we head in to after Mammoth Wild. We're not done yet. We will then finish off with Jets and Ducks tomorrow at the conclusion of Mammoth Wild. Looking ahead for Saturday, we'll start off with the Islanders playing the Columbus Blue Jackets at 6 p.m., followed by the captured Canadiens at the conclusion. Followed by that, we will go then right into Stars Predators before we end with the entirety of Canucks Kraken. Busy game for Saturday. Sunday is even busier. Sunday is going to be Sunday. We're going to be back to back to back stars. I forgot about that. Sunday's Islanders Panthers at 6:30 at their second half of a back-to-back, followed immediately by Flames Ducks again. So we'll stream the Ducks there. Red Flames Ducks. And then Monday is gonna be Canucks Stars, and then Tuesday it's gonna be Stars versus the Flames. Can't do it at 9 p.m., followed by Avs and Ducks. And then Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit busier, but it's going to be Maple Leafs versus Devils, Islanders, Ducks. Thursday is going to be really crazy. It's Mammoth Flyers at 7:40 p.m., Islanders Kings at 9:30, and then ending Friday with Avs Stars, Kraken, Canucks. Two tough games, two rivalry games to end the week. I will send out next Saturday, next Sunday schedule in Montreal, trying to get a drive. Didn't go. Islanders getting really lucky here tonight, and icing is your call against the New York Islanders. Penalty on the play. It's gonna be Islanders got Mayfield off 2 minutes. And I was looking at my power play counter. Oh, that you can't do. How is that not a penalty shot? I mean, it's not denial, but that you just can't do. I mean, he saved a an opportunity for sure on Montreal if you want to think about it that way, but you just can't do that. 2 minute power play going on the board, 11 and a half left there, second period. Islanders trailing by one, could be two if they don't get the kill here tonight. Montreal on the power play for the first time tonight, 23.79% so far there at a drive. Looks like it was saved point blank by Sorokin. Montreal starting to set up, minute 40 left on the power play. Islanders trying to get something in there at a drive. Goes up and out of play by Montreal. Islanders playing the game of how can I survive the rest of the second period. It all starts off with this penalty kill. 25 seconds in, minute 35 left to go here in Montreal. That showed almost made something out of nothing. It's Holmstrom. Holmstrom couldn't get the shot up, but he gets the puck back in the boards. It's going to be a board battle here. Pajot's going to join in. And it's going to go to Pellick, who's going to go to Holmstrom. Holmstrom's going to go all the way back to Pollock. Pollock is going to go to Horvat, the Canadian, but it's going to go back to Montreal on the power play. Minute left here on the penalty kill for the New York Islanders. It's going to be Pellick, Pajot, and home from the two penalty killers. Horvat has had Suzuki streaking. And they tried to get the clear, but they'll just go off time. Schaefer's going to say no thank you. He's going to send that all the way down. 40 on the power play remaining for the Canadiens. 10 and a half left, their second period. Here come the Islanders trying to chip in, trying to get something going. Penalties almost over, 30 seconds left. Montreal's on the puck now. It's Texier, Dobson, Texier, Texier. Dobson scores! Make that 2-0 Montreal. Halfway through second period, Islanders nothing, Montreal 2. That's a good shot, a poor play by the Islanders. Mayfield can't just take penalties like that. A bad penalty leads into a bad goal to concede. Noah Dobson, I believe that went straight through there. No deflection. Noah Dobson, second tonight, former New York Islander. And the Islanders needed points. They will have to come back from 2-0. This is a team that we remembered. It's going to be Andre Palat in the battle there. It's going to be Palat trying to center, and Montembeau has played a great game. I don't want to say they're not getting chances. Bo Horvat. Horvat's going to try to go in. It's going to be Horvat over. It's going to go to find his way to Pellick. Pellick's going to go in. It's going to be Barzell. Barzell with the drive is turned away by Montembeau. Horvat with another chance is held by Montembeau. Islanders down 2-0 here in Montreal, and it is a 2-0 Islanders, 2-0 Montreal lead. So Horvat, nope, draw is deemed illegal. Horvat gets good by out of the circle. Barzell will take it. Then between this and next game, we'll have about an hour. Pellick not bad with the drive, and Horvat there with another drive, unsuccessful, and Islanders gonna get it to Horvat there with the shot, gets the ball. Suzuki will get the escape out. It's a misturn by Sorokin, though. Carrier Wise Riders gets the ball. Pull Horvat got run into. Brandon Montembeau. Schaefer. Pollock lets it go, goes wide. Richie's on it, he's gonna go to Pollock. I think if the Islanders get one back, they'll have a chance. Richie to Schaefer. Pollock. Knockdown gone, grabbed by Richie. Richie over, almost had Schaefer there. It's gonna get cleared out. Susie's on it now for the Islanders. Turnover. Heinemann's couldn't take it. Goes to Pajot, who misses. Susie. Susie towards 6 by Montembeau. Here's almost out of battery. Here come the Canadiens. In the air, caught and held by Ilya Sorokin. That comb opened up. Not good. Zizekas goes the other way. Zizekas gets knocked down. Dobson. Islanders don't get the puck out. D'Angelo. Pellick goes over. Dobson. Holy! Shoots dead wide. Zizekas tried to muscle it wide. Backhanded towards the net. Sorokin couldn't get it. Back here, Noah Dobson, 2 goals only here tonight, and it's 2-0 Montreal here. Schaefer to pull up. No. Schaefer. Pull up. Barzell. Pull up. Pull up to Horvat. Horvat. Down to Schaefer. Schaefer to Horvat with the drive. Is turned away by Montembeau. Schaefer kept it in, trying to dance around, gets it from behind, no call. Schaefer goes to Horvat, it's going to be offside, no. Barzell's on it now, he's going to get the pass over to Drouin. Barzell, Horvat, Susie, couldn't get it through. Montreal will get it out, but only as far as Poa or Drouin. Look out here, Suzuki! Stone Cold Sorokin makes the save. And Jackpot with the drive is saved by Sorokin. He's going to play it over to Susie. Which is going to get the clear. And it's going to go all the way down, but it's going to get cleared out. 15 saves Aurelia Sorokin, 12 for Samuel Montempo. And look out. That is going to go down, but Heineman had no stick. Look out here. 4-on-2 developing. 4-on-3 there, and he gets the pass. And another shot is blocked away or kicked away. Doesn't matter. Islanders get the break. Heineman's going to go through to Ritchie. It's going to be dumped in. Lee is going to go to board battle in Montreal. Heineman's going to get it. Board battle looks like it was won by the Montreal Canadiens. So no, D'Angelo's on it. D'Angelo's going to spin around and give it to Pellet there with the drive went on Montembeau. Nope. That should be a Paul. Yes, it will be. Islanders to the power play. It's going to be Koski, and now there's a scrum, and behind there, the refs are trying to break it up. Islanders better be careful that they don't get a penalty here. Clear slash on Arbor Jacki. Koski for interference. We'll see what happens. Interference only call. Corvette off the face-off Schaefer. Another penalty on Montreal. 5-on-3, minute 53 for the New York Islanders. Mike Matheson on Matthew Barzell gets the call. And now you must score. 5-on-3 Islanders. For now, trailing 2-0. Richie, um, Montreal clear. Schaefer, I'll wait until a goal is scored here, honestly, just a little bit. Because I want to see my energy for Edmonton. Oh, that's a good one. Barzell to Horvat. Horvat. Schaefer. Schaefer. Barzell to Schaefer. Richie fired wide. Barzell. Schaefer. Barzell. Richie. Schaefer. Barzell. Minute left on the 5-on-3. Barzell. Richie. Barzell. Horvat! One timer goes wide. Horvat. Barzell. Schaefer. Barzell. Barzell, Schaefer winding. Horvat with the drive. Turned away by Montembeau. Montreal will not get the clear. It's going to go Barzell to Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer is going to go to Richie. Richie's going to go to Barzell. Schaefer scores! Matthew Schaefer has a goal tonight. Islanders cut the lead in half. Matthew Schaefer, the 18-year-old defenseman, gives the Islanders life on the power play. And it will still be a power play, I believe, for the New York Islanders. Matthew Schaefer, how do you do? He has a goal tonight. 17th goal of the season for the first overall pick in the 2025 draft, Matthew Schaefer. 2 minutes left. I don't. Should be about 30 seconds left on the power play and a turnover by Ilya Sorokin. Ilya Sorokin, you cannot do that. It's going to be Heineman. D'Angelo. Drew it. A lot. Clear. D'Angelo. That will do it for the Islanders power play. Minute 20 left in the period, though. Schaefer drives in. Matthew Schaefer loops it around. Matthew Schaefer. This kid is amazing. Matthew Schaefer with the drive. Oh! I believe it's Matthew Schaefer, second of the night. Islanders, Montreal tied at 2. Schaefer's leading the line. He has 2 goals tonight. Matthew Schaefer having a game after the Olympic break for the Islanders. What a drive by Matthew Schaefer. We will see if it gets credited to Anders Lee, but I believe it's all Schaefer there. Islanders say Matthew Schaefer, welcome to Long Island. It's a 2-2 game. Minute 8 left, second period here. If Holmstrom could have gotten a run, he would have had a chance. 1 for 2 on the power play tonight, but Matthew Schaefer says, I don't care. I will go 2 for 2 on my goals. And he scores. Look out here. Montreal with the 3-on-2, 3-on-3. They will not be able to do much, but be careful. They have their best guys on the ice, but it's going to be cleared by pull-off. Brand new hockey game here. You're tied at 2. Anything can happen. So, yeah, we'll see. 20 in the period left. Palat says I might not be done yet for the Islanders. Susie to Horvat. Horvat's going to have to run. Horvat with another drive. Palat got tied up. Palat with 2. Susie got a drive. And that will do it for the period. Susie couldn't get it off. Islanders 2, Montreal 2, end of 2, and we have a brand new hockey game. All thanks to Matthew Schaefer, we are nodded at 2 here in Montreal. I'm still unmuted, right? Am I? Yeah, I'm unmuted here, so hold on. Puck is down early. Islanders power play here in the third. Montreal power play, excuse me. Goalies have switched ends. Horvat got dumped, no call. Dobson, wrist shot unsuccessful. Look out! Bo Horvat with Barzal. Horvat with the shot is unsuccessful. Look out here. 2-on-1, 2-on-2. 3-on-2. Pass unsuccessful by the Montreal Canadiens. Islanders getting lucky. 5 seconds left. Power play time for Montreal. 17:40 left, third period. Islanders get the kill. I almost didn't even touch goal, but it goes up and out of play. Heineman on goal, couldn't connect. D'Angelo. D'Angelo with the dry save by Montembeau. D'Angelo over to Horvat. Horvat in. Horvat has Jewin with him and Heineman. In a board battle, Bo Horvat trying to win it. Look out. There, Montreal on the ground. Heineman won it back, and it goes back to Montreal with Horvat pressuring. Field from an angle unsuccessful. Horvat. No call after Barzal was knocked down. Schaefer for the Howdy almost got blocked. Sorry, got blocked. shot. Apologize for the microwave in the background. I'm making dinner right now. I haven't eaten yet, so apologize for the microwave in the background again. You hear me in and out. Oh, phone though, that's a good question. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but it should be at least. Doesn't matter. I see it. Another shot by Montreal turned away by that. 14 minutes in the third period. Islanders looking to get something going after the Olympic break. Icing's a call, 13:58 left. And Sabre go for the Hattie. Couldn't go to overtime. There's a penalty on the play. It's going against Montreal Islanders. I'm not sure for what. From the Islanders, just get a touch. Twelve 16 left. Trying to see the call for Kyle McLean. But Islanders going back to the penalty kill. Third period, crucial stages here in Montreal. Yeah, I don't remember the Noah Dobson trade. It landed them Atkinson and let me take a look. Got them Atkinson and I forgot the other guy's name, Eklund here, and Matthew Schaefer just dropped the 40th point of the game. Zizekas gets the clear. Gotta stay out of the box if you're the New York Islanders, but that's all right. We'll hope they get the clear. If they don't, it's Islanders 2, Montreal 3 there, and the stuffing doesn't work. Montreal tried to stuff it. Caulfield to the front is turned away by Ilya Sorokin. Caulfield and Pollock and Horvat have some words here. Pajot trying to win the faceoff. He does. He could be moved at the deadline, is what reports are saying. I don't see it happening, but people do. Pollock. Hudson across. Puck is fired through the crease, goes all the way down. 1 minute on the power play remaining for the Montreal Canadiens. Soucy is in there now, and it's all Montreal here on the power play. Islanders try to get a kill, going for the second time in a row. Hudson, a drive across, one-timer is saved. Holmstrom trying to get in a board battle, unsuccessful. Look out, wide open but for a minute, but unsuccessful. Both Islanders approaching 2 minutes in the shift here. Islanders need a clear, but they will not get it there, and it sneaks in! Goal, Montreal! 3-2 is your score. 10:49 left third period. Islanders 2, Montreal 3. I'm not sure that counts though. That is a total bad penalty, and if you're the Islanders, that's just an unlucky goal. You can't give that up. That's a goal. It's not goal interference. Yeah, that's not. Sorokin was out. My bad. Sorokin was out. No, that's a fair goal. I thought Sorokin was slightly in his blue paint, but no, he had every ability to make a move. He didn't, but he could have. It's a good goal. Duran's gonna try to push. Puck's trying to go up. Islanders need pucks on net now. Pucks on net is the game. D'Angelo's in it now. 10.5 left, third period, and the game. Richie to Heineman with the drive is saved by Montembeault. Good response by the New York Islanders, but it's not successful as Montreal scores on a poor penalty. Montreal wins the faceoff, but it's kept in by Barzell. Horvat, good shoulder check there. Horvat to Barzell. Barzell over to Pollock. Pollock over, back over. Board battle. Horvat's on it. Well, Horvat. Horvat tried to go to Pollock. Goes to Pollock. Goes to Schaefer. Schaefer shot goes wide. Trying for the hat trick. Pollock. Horvat to Barzell. Barzell. Try to get it. Goes over. Lee. I know what the shot is saved by Montembeau. Islanders pressuring down by 1. Holmstrom. 7:57 left, third. Trailing by one are the New York Islanders. Came back 2-0 down. Can they do it again? Yep, they're only one goal down here. 7:44 left. When will Wall pull the goal? Ilya Sorokin in net. DeAndre just gonna send it in and Dyson. 7 minutes to go, third period. Islanders down by one, almost two. It's sawed off by Sorokin. One-timer into the belly of Sorokin. We got a scrum here. Richie. Richie to Heineman. Susie's just gonna say, here you go. Mayfield. 6.5 left, third period. Islanders down by one. Drew into Barzell or Cizikas. Gatcomb. Lee. Gatcomb. Lee. Schaefer to Barzell. Cizikas, sorry. Cizikas to Pollock, back to Cizikas, to Pollock it goes. Pollock winds one wide. Cleared out. Icing against Montreal. Just a reminder, after this, we will go right into the next game, which will be Oilers Kings. Should be a good one as a shot saved by Montembeau. Columbus right now trailing the Boston Bruins 3-2. What we need. Pittsburgh leading the New Jersey Devils 3-1. Avalanche Kings coming up at 10:30. That's the one that I am interested in doing tonight. If I'm correct. Oilers Kings at 10:30. Yes, that is the game plan. Game plan is also to have our little bit of our screen back. Sorry about that. I have a new laptop, so the logo's kind of got erased. But we will fix that. I will fix that tonight for you all, and we will get that going. We'll have about, I believe, about an hour or half an hour or so, which should be more than enough time to hook that up. I apologize in advance. That's on me for not double checking that I had everything. I'm going to apologize right now on that. Three and fifth change left to go. Third period. Islanders trailing by 1. D'Angelo tried it to risky first shot, unsuccessful. Barzell. Horvat shot blocked by Dobson. Schaefer. Sorokin off. Barzell. Horvat goes to Montreal. Back to Barzell. Ritchie. Schaefer. Horvat. Schaefer. Ritchie. Horvat. Barzell. Schaefer. Schaefer shot save Montembeau. Ritchie to Schaefer. Back to Ritchie. Hits him in the arm. Ritchie. Lead to Barzell. Barzell tried to hit all the way across there. Schaefer back on it. Schaefer to Holmstrom. Holmstrom. There it goes in! Tie game! 3-3. Islanders, Canadiens tied once again. And guess who was involved? Matthew Schaefer. But it's Anders Lee, the captain, with a minute 41 left in regulation time. Anders Lee, 900th game, no problem, scores a tying goal here with the empty net. A very weird goal, but us Islanders fans will take that any day of the year. And it's tied once again. That could have easily been a 4-2 game had it not been for Sorokin, though. Horvat on his own. Horvat waits and shoots, and it's turned away by Montembeau. Pollock's in there now as well. Barzell trying to get a regulation win for the Islanders. Barzell, still Barzell to Pellick. Pellick at Schaefer, goes back to Barzell. Matthew Barzell. Barzell. Not going to send it in. 20 left in the third period in regulation time. If the score is tied, we go to 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime. Score side after that, we go down to a shootout. Montreal and the Islanders went to a shootout. I believe it was last season, but look out, it's Montreal in the zone with 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and zeros will go, and that will do it. Montreal 3, New York 3, end of regulation time. As far as I'm mistaken, it was Horvat last time in OT against Pittsburgh. Overtime's underway. Montreal in the zone. Hudson. Suzuki. Shot is followed up by Sorokin. Four and a half left in overtime. Montreal in the zone. Islanders gotta pressure, gotta get the puck back. 2-on-2. Caulfield. Sessions huge in overtime. Caulfield drags it. Look out. Pressured by Schaefer. Not able to get it back. Sikorsky. Pressured by Barzell, Horvat, and Schaefer. Same three for the Islanders. Look out. There, and it's the drive, and it's up and out. Islanders gotta get players out. Islanders survive for an overtime win against the Montreal Canadiens. Your final Islanders 4, Montreal 3 here in Montreal. Matthew Schaefer with 2 goals. John Gabriel Cajo says good night to the Islanders for the Islanders against the Montreal Canadiens. Patrick Wall getting involved in the celebration, the hard-earned win for the Islanders in overtime. What a play from Holmstrom down to Pajot. I told you guys they had chemistry. Didn't expect to be in overtime. And what a move by Pajot to say goodnight from Montreal. As a reminder, we'll be live in about half an hour if you're wondering for Oilers Kings. But what a play from the New York Islanders and John Gabriel Pajot saying good night from Montreal. What a game. What a season this is. Everyone expected the Islanders to be a rebuild team. Patrick Wall and Matthew Darche, we all thought it was going to be a rough season for us. And we are sitting in not only in a playoff spot, the second, I believe, because Pittsburgh won, we are still in third. But I'm pretty sure we're 1 point behind Pittsburgh. That is correct. We are 1 point behind Pittsburgh. We're on their tails, and we will see how it goes in here. I'll tune in to Blackhawk Predators because we'll get into a little bit. None of those are playoff teams, but we'll do it anyways because I feel like it before we go into Oilers Kings. Actually, we'll just get into Oilers Kings. So I don't change the scoreboard. But what a goal. And our 3 stars, of course, it's only fitting Ilya Sorokin's one of them. With that, I'm going to say so long from Montreal as I head over to LA versus Edmonton. Artemi Panarin played last night, and I will see his second game live on TV. With that, see you in a little bit around 10:30 for a late night coverage of Edmonton versus LA. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be Edmonton LA. But if you're not going to tune in for that one because of the late night game, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Capitals versus Golden Knights, followed immediately by Mammoth Wild and then Jets Docs. Once again, see you guys later, and so long from Montreal.